The Kaede and Tin situation proves that once again, the gaming world loves to be misogynistic, even when a woman literally doesn't do anything wrong. For context, streamers Kaede and Tins broke off their engagement after 6 years of being together in total. They put out a statement since their relationship was public, and they explicitly stated that there was no bad blood and that it was completely amicable and it was something that was actually mutual. So again, no bad blood, everything's fine. But despite that, the general reaction has been horribly and deeply misogynistic. For further context, Kaede actually had cancer, and Tins did take time to take care of her, like any normal loving partner would and should do. But I've now seen a lot of conversation about how she owes him, but obviously she does not, and I do not care if the roles were reversed. Nobody should do nice things because they think that they're getting something in return, let alone stay in a commitment as big as a relationship going into marriage. They are both still young at 24, 25 or whatever, of course, but they started dating as teens, and so them growing apart after being nothing but each other for all of these years nonstop kind of makes sense. They've never really had time to discover an identity outside of them always being together. Yet people cannot fathom that, and so far every assumption I've seen as to why they broke up has been nothing but blame on Kai's side. People are saying that she wanted to explore other men. People are saying that she cheated. People are saying that she used Tins and just so much other horrible shit, to the point where Tins had to make an additional statement and had to ask people to stop attacking her because she did nothing wrong. He, more than anybody else, knows what was going on in that relationship, but I mean, let's say she was cheating and he just didn't disclose it. Why is that any of our business? I mean, sure, the relationship was public because they had been dating all this time, but it's not really our business what they choose to let us in on personally, but we just know that they broke up. We are not entitled to know. And again, they were together publicly for years, and they didn't want questions, and they wanted to squash out any theories. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, it makes sense to me. And of course, I'd expect nasty behavior from the community or like general population, but of course, other creators are a larger part of the problem as well. So, Sick, for whatever reason, felt so compelled to call out Kaede and Tins for engagement baiting, but the reality is they just made a crude joke. I mean, but who really cares? It just doesn't warrant them getting hate directed towards them at all, especially her. But this person, Sick_CS, has been on a tirade of nonstop posting about this former couple, so much so that it's devolved into posting AI generated images of Tins, implying that he's a cuck, posting pictures of her to, I guess, body shame her, and so much more diabolical stuff, man. Like, again, upon reviewing this stuff, it's very demented. This dude has been going on for a fucking week. I'm actually surprised he hasn't even gotten suspended off of Twitch, because you can get suspended for off-platform conduct, but I don't know. We've seen this happen before with a couple of other streamers, but for some reason he's untouchable, and I guess that's because people are supporting it, spreading rumors and everything else that she's done something terrible, despite there, again, being no tea. So as you can see, his last post about Tins and Kaede was literally 3 hours ago when I was making this, but he's consistently just yapping about them nonstop. I thought this part was the weirdest, but he just keeps going and going and going, dog. But it's actually this tweet that makes me think either he's trolling or this man is genuinely off his fucking rocker, okay? I just feel like this is not something that a sane person would do. And just so you know, yes, this video is sped up because the amount that he's actually tweeting, but also the length of some of his tweets and how many replies in the thread he has to himself is just so in depth. Like, the man does not stop. Worst of all, though, is that this dude has actually been exposed for having vices, as he calls it, in this video. He actually admits to being okay with a girl if she's underage, like he has no issues with it, and he even stands by it. Now, unfortunately, the video was taken down by YouTube, but fortunately, the video was uploaded to Twitter by Twitter user Weiler.
There was this one time, like, there was this girl that was like 17, and
Mhm.
she's like, my birthday's in 2 weeks. I was like, yeah, we can be friends when you hit 18 in 2 weeks. I don't know. I just feel like in this day and age, you can't be too careful. Like, people will just make up shit about you, or like, if like conversations get out of hand, and like, I don't know. As an
Mhm.
adult, I feel like I have a sense of responsibility when it comes to talking to easily impressionable individuals that aren't of age, you know? Like,
Yeah,
Those are
that's a good
li-
answer.
you guys are children. You don't know much as me. Have a duty to protect myself and
Mhm.
just stay away from that type of stuff.
No, that makes sense. But don't you think that everybody has like their own vices or like things that they're bad? Like everyone's bad in some way, right? And of course, I don't justify it, but like everybody has their thing, and maybe that's my thing. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not a predator by any means. I wouldn't say. I would never. I'm not trying to meet a young girl. I'm not trying to talk to them every day. I'll give you my mindset since you gave you yours. Like I'll be honest. If I find a girl attractive, then I pursue them regardless. Like, and I know that sounds bad, but like it is what it is. And obviously, for men, like generally, a younger a woman is, like they'll find them more attractive, and it's like for women, it's different. But like, and of course, like too young, like yeah, like 12, 13, 14, maybe I don't know, like that's that's really bad. And even of course, I'm 27, so it's bad no matter what. So I won't justify it. I'm just still telling you my mindset. Like, and I'm not a violent person. I'm not a mean person. I'm not a rude person. I don't do drugs. I don't really drink alcohol. I don't, I don't fucking get mad. Like, I don't insult people. I'm pretty like stable guy. But like, this is my one thing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. For better or for worse, like I said.
Yeah, I don't know.
But hey, I mean, he owns up to what kind of person he is, and this is what he's okay with his image being. He's okay with posting all of this and thinking that it's okay. That's just him as a person. He's just straight up admitted he doesn't have anything wrong with him mentally, but I definitely think that there's something amiss, like the lights are on but nobody's home type beat, because you don't take time out of your day to continuously post these kinds of things over and over and over again. See, the world is truly in shambles because a woman who's done nothing except for calling it quits mutually is getting more hate than a literal predator that's schizo posting about her. That man is apparently 27 fucking years old with nothing in common with a 16 to 17-year-old girl. And even if a girl was the age of consent, which is something that only weirdos use as an excuse, by the way, to like justify them being into a younger individual, a child, they are not mentally developed. And it's just completely taking advantage of that person. It's not even surface level. It's really fucking disgusting, actually. I mean, I'm 25 and I don't think that I could imagine wanting to be with somebody that's mentally not on par with me. I mean, what the fuck do we even have to talk about, really? Like me and a 16-year-old. I don't do that. But again, I'm normal. So